Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 5 of our Endless Legends 2 playthrough. This is, I believe, the last episode. Just to give you a recap of what is happening, we have a city here that is about to upgrade blast furnace and a science dome, and when we get 7 titanium, we will be able to put another science improvement. The reason for that is I was hoping to get as much science as possible so that we could push through. Don't know if we were able to get it done, but we need three more items. You got one, two, so that's 6 turns plus another one, whichever is probably another 4 turns. So in 10 turns, turn 110, we should, touch wood, be able to get to Era 3, and we might even be able to research that and get another upgrade. Oh, right. So these upgrades, Era 3 upgrades are for the cavalry and the archer. Interesting. And we've been ignoring them mostly. Okay. So we will pick this as our last research. 11 turns, turn 111, which will get us another hero and will get us ongoing quest the missing. Do we have another ongoing quest? Interesting. It says we got an ongoing quest there, but I don't see it. Right. So this needs to be doing something, and if we don't want to use our influence to lay foundations here in order to get more resources, because we want to use that influence for that third city potentially, or to upgrade this main city, what we will do instead is convert that to influence. Okay, you can see here, guys, with research you will have other options. Convert industry to research, to food, to approval, to dust, or to science. That should boost us fairly nicely. Did it not? Did it not trigger? Okay. Ah, I didn't click it properly. Doesn't seem to make much difference. Okay. 3, that's right, there was not much in the first place. Okay, so they can see that district has changed because we have a new blast furnace. This started at the end of the last turn. We went to war with these guys, mostly because I decided I really want this glass steel, and I'm being a bit greedy. And I'm going to wait another turn to get another breach, and then see how this works out, because I have not fought this before. And I'm wondering, what do I need to do to have them show up as reinforcements? Okay. Oh, does that mean every single hex is going to have that? That should be interesting. Okay, we got new research. Nice. So that boosts the power of our artisans and lets us increase the level of our city. And that does the same thing. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, we can, from this one research, build these things and increase our city level by 3. which is worth having a look. All right, see how this works. That's the sanctity of nature. We get to choose 2 of these for our city hall. So can't choose all of them. So that will boost our industry quite heavily, but we're already quite good on industry. So I'm thinking maybe not. Ah, more science, an extra territory, and we don't spend so much when we claim a foundation. So I'm thinking we go that, and then that. Does that take up both slots? Interesting. Okay. Huh. What happens if I click that? It does take up slots. Interesting. And it will take us 125 turns with our current. So let's move those something like that and something like that. High war fatigue. Ooh, war fatigue. No. We've only just started the war. How can we be fatigued already? All right, let's assault. So, capture points. Let's capture it. Interesting. So, I think in 6 turns, that's when this becomes hello. That doesn't make sense if we're capturing the city, but okay, fine, whatever. This will count as friendly territory, and we'll be able to make these guys into something else. We'll be able to upgrade them from legions. See, these guys were upgraded into defenders, so we'll turn those other ones into, I think it's wardens. Okay, so we are on turn 103. So it just occurred to me that if this research in 7 turns is complete, it means we can attach this province and then another city upgrade. We can attach that province and make it an Uber province. Or we wait till 600, making me wonder actually is there anything worth it in this province? Not particularly, but there's a lot of industry there, so that might have been useful. Well, it could still be useful for that city there because there's not a lot going on in that province, is there? Can we do some landscaping here? We don't have the research. I'm wondering, I think we want to develop stuff here and not worry so much about that camp. Just leave the camp alone. In which case, what can we do here development-wise? I think we will build that trading post there. 5-1. Plus 2 dust for each adjacent merchants district. So each adjacent. Then what's to stop us? Oh, oh yeah, and we can boost this too on its own. Merchant's house. There's got to be a drawback to just surrounding this with merchants districts. I don't know what it is. I'll have to have a look. Okay, upgrade that. Nice. "22 turns to get a new population." We might just do that 13 turns. So we should get another population growth before the end of this playthrough. And we should get enough research, not research, influence to pop down at least 2 or 3. Oh, okay. Misclicked there, but all right, let's do that. -2 dust if adjacent to merchant's house districts. So it's a net neutral. So you have to ask yourself, okay, so if you did surround it, oh, my master's not good. I think the best thing to do would be 1, 2, 3, and then put something else here. Two turns, 2 turns, 2 turns, and our research in 3 turns will get extra chosen, and we'll be able to upgrade the chosen into an architect, which is expensive, if I remember rightly. Okay, quite a decent amount there. You know what? We might as well just do that. Ooh. The cities are adjacent. Ba, 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 ba. One more turn. Okay, excellent. The hand of Garin has been researched. Charge of the chosen. Yep, yep. Who are they? Rebels? Why do we have rebels? Like, seriously, why do we have rebels? Have I just created a bug or found a bug there? I think I have. Oh, that's very strange because it won't let me click enter. Right, guys, I'm gonna pause the recording there and see if I can fix that. So what I did there, guys, is I just reloaded to a previous turn and made them retreat. So hopefully that stops that happening. Okay, city crisis has started. That's where those rebels came from. Is this because I have... Ah, so they need more approval in that particular city. Oh, okay. -6, -3. Huh? It's the war fatigue. That's quite punishing, you know? So, do you not capture the city, you just turn it into a camp? Is that what's just happened? I'm not entirely clear. Okay, but this is a friendly area. A monsoon has come to Saida. Awesome. He's already in the industry custom district. Whoa, that's good. Ooh, passive skill. Ranged units. We don't have any non-hero ranged units. Okay, that could be useful. So I'm actually quite confused by that because I was thinking I would capture the city entirely, but apparently not. And we got a bunch more stuff here. We're going to send these guys here to finish their fight. Do you know what? I'm going to try something here. They asked me to surrender. Why would I surrender? Optimistic. Okay. Bit of extra dust. So let's try that again. But did you... Okay. So did they surrender or not? Apparently not. Right. Okay. What can we do with this? So we know we don't have that much time left, guys, but I'm thinking let's just push that way. See how far we can get. Maybe exterminate these guys entirely. Ah, we can't upgrade his hero. That's a bit strange. We did say we want these to be wardens. So we're getting the benefits of the mine. We're not getting the benefits of any of these city buildings, at least not yet. You go there as reinforcement. Okay. Titanium, Hyperium. Should we just make them both defenders? No, I really want to make at least one into a warden. Choose a new hero. Okay, and we reached a new era. That's pretty cool. So, era 1, era 2, we did not research everything. We've got at least half the research there. That's not been done. But we did get here, which means we can do stuff with this if we so choose. Okay. Steam mining. Nice. Tier 2 luxury. It's pretty cool stuff as you get here. So this is where I think the game is gonna... I think this is your first real conundrum in terms of the research is, do you shoot ahead here, knowing your infrastructure maybe isn't as upgraded as it could be, or do you focus on this stuff and milk all your possible improvements? Because we've got all these food improvements that we could have, all of this here, we've got all of this down here, geology, more science, and rewild, more. It is actually quite an interesting traveler shrine. Tin influence. Ooh. And actually, what can we do to improve our approval rating? I think that we've not used that before. We'll use that, and I want to know how do I how do I recruit a new hero? Recruit hero tells you right there. Who should we recruit? Ooh, okay. Another ranger, or let's pick a cavalry. What skills does he have? Teleport to target. Yep, there we go. Nice. Open their detail view. Okay. Ah, friend and companion and nemesis. Should we get him married? Let's marry him to Stem. Okay. And make him a friend. Nice. And then we'll go to Uwe, who has a friend, because we just gave him a friend, and we will give him Mira, so he captures more. Okay. Ah, this is interesting. So these are the heroes he's, well, not killed, he's just knocked out. Okay, and find him. Actually, has to be these guys. 2 new breaches in 1 turn. Okay. Oh, another city crisis and another rebellion. And another fight. Influence for each fight that you win. Okay. 10, 116. Yes. We know what's happening. Whoa, no, 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 you stay. Go. You know, there we go. You match up with those and go over there. Okay. I wonder if improves it slightly. Wow. They really want this fight to stop. Let's win this war then. So this war fatigue, I'm not entirely convinced by it. I mean, I can see why they've done it, you know, clearly it's just to stop you snowballing, but it doesn't make that much sense to me. Right, one of you becomes that. All right, I think this is our last tidefall, which may be the end of the game. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Okay, nothing's happened yet, so what happens if I assault without breaches? That's actually kind of useful now. So, so all those little exploration bonuses, they just disappeared. But we do have extra land, and also something interesting is here. So we're going to send them, actually send them there first. Yep, send them there. And we might as well turn one of these. Wait, no, we did say we were going to do something else here. Build the observatory point. Yeah, which we need because in 5 turns that's going to get filled up. As you can see, guys, more land has unlocked. Creed, Artisans Quarter. Ooh, we have some sort of quest, but let's see if we can build. The Artisans Quarter. Ah, okay, so that's... let's do that. For each adjacent communal habitation. So if we did that, and that, would we get +6? Yeah, we did get +6. Population vocation -6. And in one turn we can convert them into a divine population. What's happening here? We'll try that, guys. Free unit. Crusher. Oh, research. So, unlocks improvement lodgings and artisans quarter. Okay. Okay, yes, we did conquer one of your cities. Will you now surrender? There's two more there. I think, guys, we have enough useful skills here. Oh, that's intuition, right? No, I'm silly. Let's keep pumping that up. Let's heal you. Ah, okay, so you do get the city after the war ends. That's interesting. Interesting. And what do we want to do? Okay, guys, we are now in possession of quite a large city, and somehow our gold. Don't tell me I had to pay for that white piece. If I did, there's something very strange there. So I'm in the negative balance somehow, but I have a very positive income. Okay. So is that just a camp then? And this is the actual city. Was there something here? Because it looks like this is just asking. What's that? Trading post. It's a trading post, so we really want to put that and that. Ah, okay. Interesting. You can recover? Okay. That doesn't make very much sense. Ah, same problem we have with the other one, but this had trading post. It was attached to this city, which we did not capture. Okay. So with that tideful, we do have some extra land, but it looks like it's mostly around about here. And we have a deposit there that might be useful. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end. As you can see there, things are starting to get very interesting. So, final thoughts on Endless Legend 2, the demo version so far. Some interesting frustrations there with the tactical combat system, so there is room to be for improvements to be made there. But overall, I'm actually very interested. I do want to keep playing. I would like to play the whole thing. I would like to get all the way to the end. I really want to get into the city management, and I think the resources are a little bit not quite balanced. However, that's something to be expected. Overall, this is a game that I am really looking forward to, and I think early access starts in August, and then I'm hoping the complete game will be ready in time for Christmas. Thank you for watching. That is the end of episode 5.